Says don't use a grinder. Well, guess what? Today we're gonna use a grinder. Buy new blades every time. So if you're a factory edge guy or girl, there is some dude out there right now having an absolute meltdown. You're using a grinder on mower. What is going on, y'all? And welcome to the Average Homeowner's YouTube channel. On today's episode, I am walking you through one of the most controversial things in lawn mowing, and that's sharpening your lawnmower blades. So if you stay with me, hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below. I'm going to show you exactly how to change your lawnmower blades, how to sharpen them, how to do all the prep work, what you need to do while you're down there, and also walk you through the 3 different approaches to sharpening or changing your mower blades. So let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, I have already filmed, or thought I filmed, the first 10 minutes of this video. However, I looked up and my camera was shut off, and so here I am starting over. You'll see behind me, I've got the mower lifted up. I've got the blades off. I've already got them stacked up here. To take the blades off, we used an air impact. So we've got the air compressor over here. We've got the impact down there. We went ahead and took the blades off. We're gonna get them prepped to sharpen in just a second. But first I wanna walk you through the 3 different styles or approaches to sharpening your mower blades, because there's a bunch of different schools of thought out there. If you Google it, if you look it up here on the YouTubes, you're gonna see a bunch of different ways that people say to sharpen your mower blades. The first one is the easy way out. It's the people who say, go buy new blades every time. Okay, so like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the first style or the first outlook on sharpening mower blades is the people who just buy a new blade every time and install it. Now, while this might work if you've got a mower that you just change the blade once a year, or if you've only got one mower blade, that could be a legitimate approach. However, the second type of person comes in and they say, no. You can use the same mower blade, but we just need to put a factory edge back on it. And that's where they'll use a file, they'll use a grinder. Everybody says, don't use a grinder. Well, guess what? Today we're gonna use a grinder. But they say, just put the factory edge back on. Okay, great, that works. And that is a feasible option. That's a good option to recycle your mower blades and keep using the same ones. However, the way that I like to sharpen mower blades and what you're gonna see in this video, and so if you're a factory edge guy or girl, just comment down below, you hate me and leave. But I'm gonna show you what I do, because I sharpen my blades every 3 to 5 mows, so basically once every 3 to 5 weeks, depending on the time of year, because I like to put a sharper edge on them. I like to do a clean, sharp edge to help get a clean, sharp finish on the grass. So like I said, we've already got set up here. Get the DeWalt 20 volt max grinder out, and I'm gonna get set up and show you exactly how I put an edge on these 3 mower blades. Let's go. Okay, so a couple different ways you can prep this. You can get a clamp out like we're gonna do. You can try and hold them. You can wedge them between something. I think the best way, safety-wise, when you're doing anything like this, is to make sure you clamp the blades down, not try and just hold them in place. And of course, all I have is these big old Bessie woodworking clamps right now. I don't have a vise set up in the new shop here. So let's just get these set up. There we go. Let's move this camera in to see if we can get you a better angle on what we're doing. Okay, so you can see we've got this dull edge here, which is really worn down from the last time I sharpened them. It's been about 7 or 8 weeks since I sharpened this time. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that dull edge right now and get a little bit of a razor blade on there. Safety first. Glasses on. There is some dude out there right now having an absolute meltdown. You're using a grinder on mower blades. No! Really want to get somebody going, we'll put a grinder to the backside of it and turn it into a little knife down there. I'm sure we get plenty of comments on that. All right, these 2 done. Let's get this last one sharpened up and we'll get them reinstalled. Now, as you can see, it's not a razor blade, but it is a pretty sharp finish on there. You can feel it with your finger where it's a little sharp to the touch, but it's not going to slice your finger open just by touching it. And we'll do that on both sides of all three blades. This is the one I was having problems with. I must have hit something with it. There's a bunch of chunks out of that one. And so this is from the side of the mower where I was having problems. And you can always tell when your blades need sharpened because you start having problems with your cut. Boy, I cannot believe it's 94 degrees already and it's 9 in the morning here. It's so hot. This is the bad one. I might have to do some major work here. I don't think we're going to need to get another blade. There is some work to be done. All right. So hot. So gross already. All right, y'all. So the blades are sharpened. Let's go ahead and get them reinstalled. Clean the bottom of the mower deck out, and then it's time to mow. You definitely want to clean your mower deck out while your blades are off so you're not trying to work around them down there. Oh. Need one of those graphics. A few hours later. Oh, boy, it's nasty. That can also contribute to not getting lift though too on your blades, so that's what happens when you mow wet grass last time. Well, that was fun. Although I should have a lot more lift now, because when your mower deck gets real dirty or filled with stuff, especially if you mowed over wet grass in the past, as it turns, the blade turns, it creates lift to pull the grass up so that it can cut it. Well, if you've got it full of all this stuff at the top, it can't create the lift and the airflow to get the circulation to lift the grass up. All right, y'all. That is how you sharpen / change your mower blades. I'm gonna run out here. Let's see how it cuts. What an outstanding cut that just put on the lawn right there. I don't know how well you can see it. I'll zoom in on it, or I just zoomed in on it if you're watching this in the edited version. Now, I've got to get to work. I've got to get mowing. We got to get all this taken care of today. But that's how you sharpen mower blades. Pretty easy. Pull them off, choose one of the three ways that you want to do your sharpening, either replace, factory edge, or sharp, depending on how often you want to do it. Put the edge on them, clamp them down, make sure you've got your safety glasses on when you're using your grinder. Use a file or whatever you want to, but I use the grinder to put the edge on. And then make sure you clean your mower deck while you're under there. That's part of your maintenance you want to do, and if you sharpen them regularly, you just clean it out every time you sharpen. But other than that, like I said, I've got work to do, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.